Hello everybody. If you remember my earlier video when I was talking about my explorations with collage using repurposed book jackets from books that had been retired from the library, well, my video today is on a companion subject, maybe one with a somewhat more utilitarian focus, and that is using collage to augment or replace book jackets for books that are actively part of the library's collection. And so this has been something I've been doing for a while. Every so often a book will pass through that lost its dust jacket, and when you think about it, the beautiful color illustrations, a description of the book's contents, those are essential selling points for attracting a reader. And oftentimes when a book's dust jacket has gone missing, well, the book is kind of missing out on those very important aspects of marketing. So some of my earliest works, I would pick some construction paper or 8.5 by 11 inch paper that complemented the colors that made up the front cover design. I would, of course, obtain and print out the front cover. And then I was just using maybe a strip of labeling tape for the title on the spine. And then as I went on, I tried to get a little bit more sophisticated. This one was made out of two 8.5 by 11 inch sheets of paper attached together on the short end. There's a strip of paper down the center that hides the seam, and it also gives me a place to print the title of the book. But the format is still basically the same. You've got picture on the front cover, description on the back. Melissa, this was an interesting case of a book that was originally published under a different name. A few years later, it was re-released with a new title, and so I wanted to update the copy in our library with the up-to-date title. So I replaced it, pasted it over, both on the front, on the spine, and then I also did a couple of black and white printouts to address impressions on the inside of the book that also listed the title. Well, here are a couple that I'm working on right now. They are both part of series. The Trials of Apollo by Rick Riordan, Book 5, The Tower of Nero, and Eldest by Christopher Paolini, which is part of the Inheritance cycle. And so you can see I've got the front cover art already in place. I've got a description on the back. But then when it came to doing the spines, I wanted, when these books will be on the shelf next to other volumes in the series, I wanted the spines, when they're facing out, to as closely resemble as possible the other books in the series that they're shelved next to. So I did these in Google Slides. I find that between Google Slides and Canva, both of those give me really great design capabilities. And so I tried to duplicate the appearance of a book in the Inheritance cycle, and with the Tower of Nero, I tried to duplicate the little seal that is the official logo of the series. And then I did backdrops in a couple of different shades of blue for the Tower of Nero, a couple different shades of red for Eldest, and my idea is I will match them to the rest of the book cover, see which one I think most closely and subtly resembles it. So I really like the exploration of collage, and I'm glad that it has a practical application for hopefully getting some books in readers' hands.